In the heart of China, the Yangtze River has shaped civilizations for millennia, bringing both life and destruction. Today, humanity has attempted to tame its power with the Three Gorges Dam, the world's largest hydroelectric project. This colossal structure, over 2 kilometers wide and 180 meters high, stands in Hubei province, fundamentally altering the landscape. Its vast reservoir stretches upstream for 600 kilometers, changing the geography and ecosystem of the region. The dam's mission: generate clean electricity, improve navigation, and control the devastating floods that have long plagued the Yangtze basin. The scale is staggering. Holding back 39 billion cubic meters of water, the dam has changed the river's flow, sediment movement, and even the local climate. It's not just a structure, but an active force in the region's ecosystem, reshaping the world around it daily. Now, in the 2025 flood season, the dam faces its annual test as summer rains swell the river. The world watches to see if this modern marvel can withstand the immense pressures. The Three Gorges Dam is a story of power, of nature, of human ambition, and the delicate balance between them. Its legacy is one of control, consequence, and adaptation in a rapidly changing world. The dream of damming the Three Gorges is centuries old, born from the Yangtze's dual nature, life-giver and destroyer. Catastrophic floods have haunted the region, making flood control the dam's primary purpose. The reservoir acts as a buffer, capturing floodwaters and releasing them safely, protecting millions downstream, including cities like Wuhan. But the dam's ambitions go further, harnessing the river's power to generate clean electricity for China's booming economy, reducing reliance on coal. It's also transformed navigation, submerging treacherous rapids and creating a deep, placid channel for modern ships. The once dangerous river is now a reliable highway, opening China's interior to trade and development. The dam stands as both shield and engine, defending against floods, fueling progress, and reshaping the region's future. Yet every benefit comes with new challenges, as the river's wildness is replaced by human control. The Three Gorges Dam is a bold attempt to turn a force of nature into a tool for prosperity. But taming the river has set in motion changes that reach far beyond its banks. July 2025. Three Gorges Dam operates with practiced precision as floodwaters rise. Operators balance storing floodwaters and maintaining steady downstream flow, keeping the vast reservoir calm. This year, the dam's ship locks have set new records. 83 million tons of cargo and over 19,000 vessels have passed through, a 10% increase from last year. The 5-tier lock system and shiplift keep commerce moving, even as the river swells. The dam has turned a once perilous stretch into a vital shipping artery, fueling China's inland economy. After more than a decade at full capacity, the dam's management team expertly predicts water flows and adjusts operations. In 2025, the dam is more than concrete and steel. It's a dynamic system, balancing flood control, power and trade at the peak of its performance. The Three Gorges Dam stands as a symbol of resilience and adaptation in the face of nature's challenges. The Three Gorges Dam's impact reaches beyond land. It's subtly changing the sky. The vast reservoir has altered the regional climate, with studies showing a decrease in rainfall around the basin, both in summer and winter. Instead of increasing local rain, the reservoir creates higher atmospheric pressure, causing air to sink and dry out, making cloud formation harder. The region's ability to recycle its own moisture has weakened, especially in the wet and dry seasons. Less rainfall evaporates and returns as new rain, reducing the area's self-sustaining climate. Now, the region depends more on distant weather systems for moisture, losing its natural buffer. This shift makes the area more vulnerable to droughts and dry spells, as local rainfall can no longer compensate for changes in larger climate patterns. The dam's presence has made the local climate more fragile, with consequences that ripple through the ecosystem. The Three Gorges Dam is not just a feat of engineering, it's a force reshaping the very weather above it. Its invisible influence is a reminder that controlling nature always comes with unexpected costs. Built to control floods, the Three Gorges Dam has introduced new vulnerabilities. By weakening the region's natural water recycling, the dam has made the area more sensitive to extreme weather. Heavy rains can now trigger more severe local floods, while droughts hit harder as the region relies on distant moisture. The 2022 drought exposed the dam's limits. It can manage water but not create it. Downstream, the dam's sediment trapping has transformed the relationship with Dongting Lake. The lake, once a natural flood basin, now receives clearer, faster water that erodes the riverbed and alters water levels. This erosion makes it harder for the river to feed the lake, reducing its flood-regulating power and shifting more responsibility to the dam. The dam has replaced natural systems with engineered solutions, creating a fragile new balance. In trying to control the river, we've dismantled some of the very systems that once kept it in check. Dongting Lake's story since the dam's completion is one of dramatic transformation. For millennia, the lake collected the Yangtze's muddy floodwaters, building fertile wetlands. The dam changed this overnight, trapping sediment and sending clear, erosive water downstream. The riverbed deepened and the lake began losing water and sediment, shifting from a sediment sink to a source. Recent studies show a fragile new balance, with some siltation returning, but the lake's size and flood defense role are permanently diminished. The altered water and sediment flows have disrupted wetland ecosystems, threatening habitats for migratory birds and local livelihoods. Communities that depend on fishing and agriculture now face new challenges. The dam solved old flood problems, but created a cascade of environmental changes downstream. Managing Dongting Lake now requires constant adaptation and vigilance. The lake's new reality is a testament to the far-reaching impacts of engineering on nature. The dam's construction didn't just reshape the river, it transformed the land and lives around it. Over 1 million people were relocated, as the reservoir flooded cities and villages, making way for new towns on higher ground. Abandoned farmland on steep slopes was replanted with forests to prevent erosion and landslides, creating a greener landscape. Urban areas have rapidly expanded, reflecting the dam's role in driving economic growth. The region is now a mosaic: vast water, new forests, and bustling towns. While these changes affect the local environment, their impact on climate is minor compared to the reservoir's influence. The real driver of climate change here is the massive body of water, not the new forests or cities. The transformed landscape is a visible sign of the dam's presence and its power to reshape both nature and society. The Three Gorges Dam has revolutionized transportation, turning the Yangtze into China's economic superhighway. Once a bottleneck of rapids, the river now supports large vessels year-round, thanks to the dam's deep, wide channel. In 2025, record cargo volumes flow through the ship locks, connecting inland industries to global markets. The dam's engineering marvels, locks and ship lifts, keep trade moving, even during floods. This reliable route has fueled growth in cities like Chongqing, integrating inland and coastal economies. The dam's economic benefits are undeniable: clean energy, efficient transport, and prosperity for millions. Yet these gains come with environmental costs, highlighting the dam's complex legacy. For many, the river is now a lifeline, proof that engineering can unlock opportunity, even as it reshapes the world. In 2025, the Three Gorges Dam stands as both triumph and cautionary tale. It has protected millions from floods, powered cities, and transformed the Yangtze into a commercial artery. Yet its presence has altered the climate, eroded riverbeds, and disrupted ancient ecosystems. The dam's story is one of trade-offs: security and prosperity gained, but at significant environmental cost. Managing these new challenges demands constant monitoring, adaptation, and respect for nature's complexity. The dam is a symbol of human ambition and a reminder of the consequences that follow. As China looks to the future, the Three Gorges Dam remains at the heart of the struggle to balance growth with stewardship. Taming the river was only the beginning. Managing its legacy will be the work of generations.